All right, so welcome to Ivan and Eve video blog number 1.
This is our very first video blog live from Gothenburg, Trädgårdsföreningen, and we're today gaming basically together.
Gaming.
Yeah, that's what we do. We're aiming at gaming. So basically, we want to talk about a lot of stuff today based on our experience. And we've been gaming, but it was not the best day for us today. It's like, the thing is that you gotta be sure that you're gonna have good days, bad days, okay days, but you still gotta persist and keep on doing this shit. It's not gonna happen unless you embrace your bad days, you know? You don't take anything personal, like nothing at all. You just persist, continue, break down your interactions, write them down, you go to sleep, think about them, wake up, you go on the field next time and you don't repeat them. And even if like they happen, that's fine. You learn. It's like constant. It's a never-ending process.
It's pretty much an ego thing, you know. Like you go out, you have like an amazing night, and you start. Eventually, you have a couple of amazing nights in a row, and you start thinking that this is who you are now. You start to think that okay, now I guess I've become good with girls. And guess what? The night after, you have like a shit night. You get blown out 20 times in a row. What are you gonna think? If you think that your ego is like so high that you think that you're the shit, to the extent that when the shitty night happens, you're going to feel your mood is going to be totally, you know.
Exactly. It's all about building that little ego of a pickup artist. Some people, like, for example, they can pull 2 nights in a row. They can go out like on the 3rd night. They're not pulling and they're being self-conscious about it that they're not good. They're like, what happened to me? This is not me anymore. Like, I don't know myself like that, you know? I pulled through 2 nights in a row. I gotta pull through the 3rd night. Like, I got the momentum. But then again, you know, it's not gonna happen every single night. Like, you should like get rid of that ego that you're building, because like, yeah, you're not gonna pull for like 5 nights in a row then, but then on the 6th night you're gonna pull again. Okay, that's fine. Nobody's gonna judge you about it. You gotta like know that you're cultivating certain traits like in your personality when you go out, and like when the ego steps aside, like, and like when you showcase your ego and you start thinking through your ego, then you get all fucked up. You're in your head. You're basically building those like enormous expectations about yourself in your game and how good you are with girls, and this is gonna slow you down. Actually, this is not gonna help you at all.
So basically, it's all. So if you follow this vision, it's more about the process itself. Like we were saying, as long as you're taking action, as long as you're going on the field, doing approaches, even if you get rejected, you're always going to learn from it, and it's all what matters. At some extent, if you start focusing on the results and basing whether you're going to have a good or a bad night on your results, you're not going to be able to sustain this motivation for a longer time. So here, for instance, we've been out for like 2 hours or something. We approached quite a lot, around like 20 sets. We got blown off pretty much by every single one of them. Do we care?
Not at all. Like, it's not that like we embrace the fact that today it's a bad day. That's fine, you know. It's not who we are. How you perform like in a single isolated day is not who you are, like within yourself. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change your personality. It does not change your value as a person, and it sure as hell it does not like erode or like impact your like skills at all. No, you're learning from the bad days as well. You gotta learn from everything. It's like a never-ending process. Like, yeah, me and him, like a couple weeks ago, like we were pulling in shit. It was perfect. But that's fine, you know. Like today is an okay, like it makes you more grounded actually. It makes you more real to this, that it's not gonna be like success at 100%. It's about persisting through like thick and thin, through the rough times as well, and eventually ending up where you wanna be. Like your mental state should not be going down at all, even if you had bad nights.
Yeah, having a strong sense of reality means that whatever happens to you, you always know your value. So basically, you cannot base.
Yeah, we say.
No, what I wanted to say is, yeah, actually, it's really funny. I was thinking about something else actually before. The thing is that we are going from one topic to another.
We're riffing at the shit right now.
Yeah.
It's like basically talking about what's on our mind, you know. It's just fresh. We were out there on the field, but that's fine. Like at first I started off by myself. Yeah, I mean I bounced some girls, but like nothing special. Then we met up and like, yeah, like the girls that we approached probably we didn't like calibrate, or like our screening game was not at top level. But still, that's fine as long as we're taking action and like learning and like not repeating those mistakes, you know. So I was gonna have. I've had even worse days. Like seriously, I had days that girls would not even look at me, let alone like stopping and like handshaking, you know, and listening to whatever I have to say, like to a fucking random stranger. That's fine.
I remember that time actually I got the infield. I'm doing like approach and approach, like one after the other, like 17 approaches in a row. I get blown off by every single girl. I was such in a shitty mode anyway. So there are some times when you're not congruent with how you feel when you just try to be awesome while you're not in that mood at this very moment. Girls can feel it, and therefore your tough words and action are not going to be aligned, if you will.
Exactly.
And the very day after, actually, I have this infield. First approach of the day, I get the number of the girl. Really good interaction, actually, and which pretty much shows and demonstrates what we're talking here. That it's not about the results on what you're doing. It's about how an independent day goes. It's more about the whole process and what you learn from every single approach.
It's all about actually wiggling out of this state of mind that you're not doing good, you know. It's like, okay, you may come off as a little bit incongruent, but that's fine. Like you still open approach, try to have fun with your wing, and then like gradually you're gonna be back in state. Gradually you're gonna like feel comfortable with what you're doing, you know. Because sometimes like your energy is like really extremely fucking low. You see, you don't want to approach, you don't want to talk to people. But what we did today is like we kept doing it, nevertheless, and regardless of the way we feel, you know. Because like usually our energy is really, really, really high, but this time when we were opening, it was not that high, you know. Maybe like we're not too assertive, but that's fine. Like tomorrow we're gonna wake up, we're gonna be in a perfect fucking good mood. We're gonna go out. God knows what's gonna happen. Like you can pull in your first approach. That's fine. You can totally do that, or not, you know. But like, anyways, you know, regardless of what's gonna happen, we're still gonna do it. And like, it's a never-ending process. Like we've done it before. It's gonna happen again too. So just quit judging yourself. That's what we can give you as an advice. Quit judging yourself that you had a bad night. You're going home, yeah, I'm gonna jerk off, I'm gonna wank off to porn, masturbate, you know, and cry my eyes out. Instead, like, get like that, like real, like feeling of who you are, you know. Ask yourself, how did today change me as a person? Did it affect me at all? Like, it should not be affecting you at all, like, not even a bit.
I think that's pretty much beautiful words to close on this one, actually.
Yeah, I think it was a good one. So keep up the good work, keep up approaching, opening, regardless of what happens. Peace out.